I love the Farmers Union. I think it's one of the great organizations in America.
Well, it just makes me happier than a flea at a dog show to be standing up here looking out at all of you NFU champions of common sense and the common good, you corporate butt kickers and agricultural agitators. Not only do you fight for yourselves, but you see the bigger picture. You've always had the guts and the gumption to stand up for future generations of family farmers, for the purity of our land and our water, to stand up for rural communities and culture, stand up for the egalitarian values for which America itself stands.
These are challenging, interesting, difficult times, and thank God for the Farmers Union being here, being a strong, assertive, clarion voice for all the things that matter, to try to sustain and rebuild and recommit ourselves to the culture called rural America.
I still believe in the common good. I still believe in the purpose of Farmers Union. And I still believe that we love one another because we work for that common purpose and that common good as brothers and sisters in the Farmers Union.
Decoupling payments from need, in my judgment, has always been wrong. And what we ought to do is have a safety net that says when you're in trouble, when you have a short crop, when you have collapsed prices, when you have things happen to you that require you to get some help from the rest of the American people, God bless you, we're there, you can count on us. But when you have a bumper crop and high prices and you have the record income of your life, you don't need a direct payment and shouldn't get one from the federal government.
So here we are in 2011, and the question we need to ask is, does the Farm Bill of today address the needs of today? You can all look at your own operations, whatever you grow, whether it's milk, whether it's a commodity, and ask this: if prices dip to record lows, would the Farm Bill be enough to help you? Would it be enough to save you? I think if most of you are honest, you'd say no.
When I say biofuels, again, I think from our perspective, you get into the ethanol versus second generation versus third generation discussion that goes on. You're going to need all of that. You're going to need every ounce of it to meet the goals that we've set as a country to get to 36 billion gallons of biofuels by the year 2022. It's going to take every ounce of effort we have, and we will be better for trying to meet that goal.
When people show up at the Olympics, they have a uniform that says USA. It may well be the case that we ought to insist and demand finally our trade negotiators wear a uniform so occasionally, during a difficult time, they can look down and see who the hell they're representing.
We know how to conserve. We've proved it for decades. We know how to move materials from the land without destroying the land.
There is 8 cents worth of corn in a $4 box of cornflakes. That's 2 pennies on a dollar, folks. Good grief. When food companies argue that farmers should be blamed for an increase in the cost of food, use our statistics. Go to our website. Refute those bogus, hollow, and often deceptive claims. We're not responsible for this. It's oil, it's others, it's not America's family farmers.
You may have heard that too many young adults are looking away from rural communities and family farm agriculture. Well, don't believe it. We are growing tomorrow's leaders in our youth programs of today.
Thank you.